Flowisdom presents The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Book summary.
The compound effect. Overview. The compound effect is the proposition of pull together vast recompense from a sequence of little well-dressed option. The plan beyond the compound repercussions is that bijou congruous movement above a lengthy phase of time has appreciable pays-offs than vehemently huge but small changes. The magic penny, which is superior. Taking $3 million cash now or a soul incantation cent that will dual in benefit quotidian for 31 days. Most people will select the $3 million cash instantly. To be sure, if you choose a penny, you'll have only about $5,000 in 20 days. Still, in the last 31 days, this sum will composite to $10,737,418.24, way more than the $3 million cash. The three friends. Let's encounter Larry, Scott, and Brad and presume they split alike. Larry remains performing what he has always done. Scott creates some little pragmatic changes every day. Egg study 10 pages, burning 125 calories by putting back soda with water, ambling an extra 1,000 steps. Brad built hardly any bad options, purchasing a huge TV to enjoy his best-loved shows, consuming more desserts and add on 1 drink per week to his very new bar. At month 10, there is no graspable dissimilarity. By month 25, a quantifiable variance can be seen, and by month 31, the variance rapidly becomes stark. Scott loses 33.5 loaves, weighing 67 ounces greater than Scott. He has been suspicious, inactive, and slightly assured about himself, became slightly fertile at the job, and more inward-looking from his marriage, primed to sadness both at the job and at home. Outcome. The small alternative we make every day crashes the effect we experience someday. At first, we won't see the variance. 5 months or even a year goes by, and everything may glance nearly the same. Yet allow it 2 or 3 years, and the difference can gust you away. So, what are certain tiny choices you could be assembling regularly that could compound into useful change for you someday? Write them somewhere and perpetuate them. You either let the compound effect take you down, or you use it for your benefit. Choices, behaviors, and actions. Every single option gives rise to etiquette, which in due course formation practiced that fortifies our future options. Hence, every commitment influences your existence. Deciding to have that cookie, getting into shape by going to gym. Here's the compound effect concisely. Small, smart choices plus consistency plus time equals radical difference. Small choices and actions matter. Our tiny, regular options and actions may seem unimportant, but they compound over time. Smallest STPS, big autisu omias. When we choose to watch an extra hour idiotic TV or eat that extra case of potato chips, we're actually resuming the compound effect in a pessimistic way. Your small steps actions are empirically impalpable in the premature phase, and no one will observe them. But in the end, there will be an enormous payoff that's out of bit comparative to tiny individual actions. Ripple effects and future value. Each $1 payout today is in all likelihood equal to $5 or greater in the future because that same money could have been invested for compound returns. Every single decision also has ripple effects, like how an extra dessert or soda can boost your energy level, which ridges through to your pride, work, and marriage. So the next time you see a $50 snip item, ask yourself if it is equal to $250. Use this future value perspective for all areas of your life. Don't let yourself make a choice without thinking. Take full control. Owning 100%. Once you get hold of full control for everything that occurs to you, including your responses, steps, or apathy, you'll be at liberty from victimhood and recoup the whole sway of your life. Getting lucky, being blessed, and unblessed is solely an affair of outlook. Good luck is really a mixture of these 4 elements. Preparation, personal growth, plus attitude, Belief/mindset plus opportunity plus action equals luck. Gratitude and positives. When you observe and acknowledge the positives, you answer disparately and activate more positive answers. Habits. We're born with instincts, not habits, those we develop over time. Our constrained answers from a younger age form practice and procedure, which we do automatically without thinking. Habits are like shins that grow upwards. However, they can be controlled, and you can recompense for lack of innate capacity by digging the right habits. You can condition your automatic/unconscious responses to be that of a developed champion. Your choice plus behavior plus habit plus compounded time equals goals. Decisions determine destiny. Options are at the bottom of your every turn. Every single option resumes with the etiquette that over some time becomes your practice. You must start by becoming conscious of the options you are making and how those options clash your future. Things don't just occur in your life, they occur because in some place along the line you made an alternate that led to the moment. Our largest provocation isn't that we make bad options preparing, but that we make options based on practice we've made. We sleepwalk through options ignoring that we even created them. Just as the compound effect can work for you as you increase tiny, smart options, it can do a job against you, and probably has been, in the very same small, seemingly unimportant options you make on an everyday basis. One foremost option that must be absorbed in a steady diet is the option to be thankful. Choosing gratitude influences other regions of our lives and makes us a better person, better at relationships, and more enjoyable to be around, and generally happier about life. Be diligent and consistent. The most demanding facet of the compound effect is that we have to keep working away for a while congruously and efficiently before we can start to see a payoff. Redoing simple everyday direction has huge payoffs while replicating simple fallacy in acumen product issues and leads you apart from success. To discover an utter change in every region of your existence, you only need to take a series of small strides, but you need to carry out so frequently over an extremely long period to ameliorate your life. You won't realize success sedentary on your couch desiring for it. You've got to undertake the difficult work and stay frequent at it even when you aren't getting an outcome. Here's an additional main thing to keep in mind. It can get uncomplicated to take success for granted and resume reducing once you get seeing positive results. Don't do this. You will take huge steps rearwards in doing so that will be strenuous to recoup. Rather than subsiding when you resume seeing a positive outcome, take it as an indication that you're in motion in the right supervision gear, and then put things in high gear and keep up the energy. Let's go because of the immediate consequences. Success is not so speedy. Change is difficult. Be forbearing with yourself. Time is of the essence. The sooner you start making small changes, the more powerfully the compound effect works for you. Procrastinating on behaviors, habits, disciplines is dangerous. Indulging bad habits has no negative effects in the moment. It would have a negative impact on you in the long term. To improve any area of life by 1,000%, by improving yourself 0.1% per day, 1/1000 per day, equals improve by 1/2% per week, equals 2% per month, equals 26% per year, equals 1,000 in 10 years. The key is to start now. Quotes. New or more information is not what you need. A new plan of action is. It's time to create new behaviors and habits that are oriented away from sabotage and towards success. It's that simple. By the end of this book, or even before, I want you to know in your bones that your only path to success is through a continuum of mundane, unsexy, unexciting, and sometimes difficult daily disciplines compounded over time. We are all self-made men and women, but only the successful take credit for it.
This was released from For the Sake of Education by Flow Wisdom. If the content was helpful, make sure to subscribe.